a lot.
Yeah, it looks like it. Definitely nothing to watch. Hey, well, how about you guys we could play a game. You guys go look in the game closet.
No! Okay, let's try.
There's nothing to play.
It's like nothing. Totally nothing. I don't want to play anything.
Okay, how about you go read a book?
Okay. Okay. There's nothing to read. There's nothing to read.
Well, I guess you guys could go outside and play.
Fine.
There's nothing to play with. And it's raining.
I just don't want to play outside. Wait.
Okay, well, if you don't want to play outside, how about you just go get a snack?
There's no food in here. Nothing to eat. Nothing here either.
Well, I guess you guys could go practice your instruments.
Yeah!
Now that you know you can practice while you're at home social distancing, we wanted to talk a little bit about how to practice using the growth cycle.
First thing is perform. You could perform anything. We could be talking about baking a cake, we could be talking about shooting a basketball, we could be talking about doing a scale, performing a piece, whatever. But whatever the act is, you perform it, then afterwards, the second portion is assess. You look at what were your desired results and what did you actually get. And you compare those two and you say, what did I do well? What did I not do well? What do I want to fix? The third part of this is you come up with a game plan to fix those things. The next time you go through the process, you implement that game plan, you perform that thing again, and this is what we create as a cycle, going from each, and the whole thing turns into growth. Now there are several ways that you can get bumped out of the growth cycle. One of them, you perform the thing, and here you just don't even pay attention to it. You just go to sleep and you say, okay, I'm done. Leave me alone, okay? Next one is the assessment. So if you do your assessment, sometimes people will say, you know what, I don't care. And so you just like whatever, okay? Like, can you see my beautiful drawing? That's my whatever face. And that's I'm brain dead and asleep after I perform. Okay, and then the other option is that's good enough, okay? Another way you can get bumped out of the thing with the assessment cycle is you could do the really saddy face. And so instead of being, oh, yeah, whatever, it's good enough, the other one is, there's my selfie stuff, very sad. People get frustrated if they don't get the results they wanted. We talk about this in other contexts about perfection, and people shoot for perfection, but you're not going to get it. And how do you deal with the fact that you don't get perfection, even though that was what you wanted, and you can still be happy with it? We talk about that separate. But that's the same concept here. If you assess the thing and it's not what you want, sometimes people get frustrated, and so they don't even move on to the next thing. They just kind of give up at that point. But ideally, if we keep in the growth cycle, you assess it. Next thing is to come up with a game plan. The way I think people typically break the cycle after the game plan portion is you come up with a game plan, and instead of implementing the game plan, instead of doing the performing thing, you get distracted. Does that look like a game console controller? So that's the whole thing in a nutshell.
Well, I got all the notes that time. What should I change about it for this next rep? No zombie reps. Okay, now what? Good enough. Let's listen to this. Okay. Let's record that again. And let's listen to it again. Man, that was a good practice session. How was yours? Good. Well, what's your game plan? What are you gonna do when you practice later today?
Practice falling on the shore.
I don't know. I'll never be as good as Spencer Warnick. No, you can be good. Just have a good game plan.
I don't know. What's your game plan?
I don't know. I have a little list if you want to look at it.
Wow! I'm impressed, Miss Bates.
Hey, can you throw me your pencil? Hey, we're practicing.
Social distancing. Oh, I guess I'll leave then. Have you practiced social distancing?
Good to see ya.